wanemo. Omadike ni mogino jenazo. Obugino jenazo. Amadike rodite. Amadike rodite. Omadike ni mogino jigina denambo. Amadike gule bisigiga baiwe melegi. Amadike mowe. Unaji amogu. Wonikaji ajemba mowe. Wonikaji ajemba mowe. Omarikai, Omarikai, Abuja balata mahusa lundi mubi. Omarikai jebeti, Omarikai jebeti na Abuja. Omarikai, Wimana duleri mawe, udeji abuagu, bogote beti. Omarikai ndi bonine rogote, omwande di namba odogwe. Odogwanu da kaleze na yikelele amadike bogotezie ibo maguleri bogotai wodike jejemba Your Excellency,
my brother, if you follow his motto, you don't
Your Excellency,
I can do it right now if you mess up.
the working governor of Anambra State, Chief Dr. Willie Madambrochukwu Obiano, FCA, Ebubedike Aguleri, Akpokwe Uwanile, Agnes Chamber, DK Diorama, Anna Kenegi, the national chairman of our party, Ozongo Victor Oye, Anna Kenegi, Your Excellency, the wife of our Deputy Governor, Chief Mrs. Obe Nkemo Keke, Anya Nkemo Keke. Actually, you are representing your husband in this event. He told me he will not be here. The governor, as usual, has sent him to Abuja to represent him. I'll make a living. Convey my greetings to him. The state chairman of our party, he did so much. I'll stop there to continue. I don't have much to say, but to keep thanking someone like Quento. Good luck to Kemanpo, and tell you what I can say is that you are an epitome of humility. Epitome of humility. On the 14th of December, when you flagged off my senatorial campaign, there you announced that you will be the chairman of my election committee, that you are going to drive it. I don't know how the people come out here. You are the one who knows. All the rallies you are having, you know how you formed it. I'm not involved at all. I only attend these rallies. God will bless you. The blessing you receive is not because you are funding my campaign or driving it. God will bless you because you acknowledged, you appreciated the effort I put in the last election. And for that, there are so many people who have climbed the ladder through me, through my hands. They paid me back with evil. Yours is different. Your heart is clean. And you are ready to express it. So that's a hallmark of nobility. When somebody comes out and steps forward to acknowledge that even a small boy helped him, an old woman anywhere helped you. There are people who take away glory and forget their flight to glory. They don't look back to say thank you to people who made it possible. That is why your blessing will be in various folds. Because you look at everybody, you say, in a humorous way, I can tell you that is the spirit with which this party will conquer other grounds. This spirit of appreciation and acknowledgement of other people's contributions in what you do. So it shall be well with you. Madam, chairman of my contact and mobilization committee for Obiano re-election campaign committee. Sometimes I fear to touch it because if you look at the belly of that fowl you are carrying, it looks like there is something you stuffed in it. That is after magic. You carried it with, with relish, showing the symbol of our great party. Carried it about, despite all that you have done. Ichoku, and make a living. Ichoku waka, ogadelema. So, my dear brothers and sisters, I sang to God when I got up here. Reason is simple. Nobody believed that I will ever get 2 days to my election to go to the Senate. Nobody believed that I'm here looking at Saturday, and that Saturday we shall make history on Saturday. In the beginning, governor. Canada Comrade is now Chief.
High Chief.
Chinedu Obidigwe. Akoma Jida. Yes. I want to say publicly that you are a good young man. You know, sometimes in politics, people say things without knowing what they talk. At the beginning of this round of the election, I met you at the airport, and you asked me, when is this thing starting? I said, when I come back from Abuja, no. You say, okay, you put in everything you have to support me. And one day, you called me early morning, where is the account number now? I said, I pretend as if I didn't hear you. Then he called back, Omadike, where is the account number now? I sent it, and he sent me huge money.
Whoa!
This boy, he's at 7 years old. He sent me support, in which I was doing a lot of things. So this is the spirit with which to do things in this party. So I thank you, Akoma Jidaka. If you never talk about it, you don't know him. But when you always go back, he's Akoma Jidaka. Olúwa because ọmọ ìkiri. And the other night, what you did was not So thank you very much. In the beginning of this journey, I will not lie to you. I knew that it would be difficult for me. In 2014, I knew that my journey to the Senate would be very difficult for me. I was aware of that. When I declared on 19th of July 2014 at Choice Hotel that I will contest for Senate, I threw my long hat into the ring. You were there, those who attended the event. I told them that it will not be an easy thing, but I'll fight it. And I'm not the ogun. Even if I'm not easy, but I have fought difficult battles for Abga. I have stopped a lot of people on their ways against Abga. I spearheaded the election of P2B in 2003. When they stole that mandate, agent tribunal almost na witness box. The CEO will tender all the results of the election from Abga. I was approached to be given money to abandon that struggle. I refused. I insisted that that mandate must be retrieved. I was even offered 250 million in 2003. Many of you will take it and disappear. By now, the money will finish. I said no to it. This mandate is very important to Abga. The reason being that I was a founding member of Abga. I knew the purpose of registering the party. I knew the targets why this party should live. And if Obi had not become governor, Abga would have died off. So I insisted that it must happen. The governor then was my friend. So I told him that he must go. And eventually we removed him from office. He became a formidable foe to me. If you were him, you would not be happy. Because he tried to get me on his side, I refused. For the years we've gone, for 15 years, we have fought battles that were difficult for Abga. So all these PDP, they've been my formidable enemies over the years. I've been fighting with them in Anambra State and beyond. So I didn't expect that they would allow me to go to the Senate just like that. So I knew things would be difficult, but I persevered and trusted God. I persevered and trusted God. When this election was conducted on 28th of March 2015, in this local government, the people of Anocha were manhandled by soldiers and thugs. They were beaten to stupor. The deputy chairman of this local government, my brother Comrade Luxokunna, was bundled and thrown into an army van, truck. They drove him away, he didn't return until after 5 days. This woman was standing by INEC office there with my result from Adazunu. She's from Adazunu. She was standing there with my result in her bag. The woman GOC there cited her and pointed at her, and they descended on her, beat her up, and took her bag and her phone. And the results, was that what happened?
Yes, sir.
They beat her, she was wailing. And I drove into this secretariat. I got there, they stopped me at the gates. They said I will not come in. Our people were humiliated here. The electoral officer working in that office there, a lady, the lady general officer commanding the forces slapped her in that office. Electoral officer. I saw all these things and I said, what is life? Worth living? If we can allow this type of impunity and recklessness upon our land. I said I will fight it. I addressed you at the gate of that place because I was there. The soldiers said I will not cross. When she came, they flung the gate open and she passed and they blocked me. I told the soldier, why are you blocking me? You've allowed my opponent to cross. He said, if you don't leave here, I'll fire you. So the youth said they were ready to die. What? Even the youth are Bishop Ba. Youth are not charged over one. Those people go back and go back and sleep. Nobody, don't allow anybody to hurt you. I will cancel this election. That's what I said there. I told them, don't fight with anybody. Don't fight with people carrying guns. They will kill you. Go home. Because I was actually with Governor in Agblame when I was called that there was mayhem here. People were being beaten. They were wailing. So I left Agblame and rushed here and met the scenario. So I said, if this is the only thing I will do to teach them a lesson, I'll cancel this election.
Beautiful.
And I told them to go. I left and went home. People were crying in my house. I said, stop crying. This is not the end of the world. But I will fight this injustice done to our people. There was no collation done here. They took everything away to Oka and announced frivolous figures. And I said, I will go to court. How did I go to court? I called my wife. I said, darling, I will challenge this fraud. He said, you want to fight it? I said, yes. He said, I will pray for you. I locked my house, locked myself in the room. This is the testimony I will give you, then we'll go home. Because we have won the election. I went to my room. I knelt down. And I asked God, you are omnipotent. You see unseen things. I knew that and I tell you, you saw how they rigged this election. God, you know I won this election. Look at how my people have been traumatized, beaten, and these people are now playing God. I'm going to court. God, I want you to be my unseen witness. That was the covenant I had with God. I said, if you allow this thing to prevail, man will share glory with you. No man can share God's glory with him. You must prove that you are God. And I took off. I filed my petition at the tribunal and I addressed the press. Those who still have the clips will understand what I said. I said, I brought this petition here on 18th of April, 2015. The reason I filed this petition are twofolds. One, for the sake of my party, ABGA. For the sake of my party, ABGA. Two, to stop PDP impunity in Anambra State. Nobody can fight it. That's why I filed this petition. Ebunamuta, you are the one that covered me there with your camera, ABS. After you go and play it back. So when that news was aired, they started mocking me that I'm a foolish man. How can I dare PDP? How can I do that? You know, that is all over. I said it's not over. I went to the tribunal. I know how to get them. I know how to check them. Yes, I know the electoral law. I know the electoral law in my fingertips. All the provisions of the electoral act are in my head. I was national chairman for 10 years. I know everything about the processes of election in Nigeria. I know how elections are rigged. I know the requirements to challenge electoral fraud in the tribunal. So I knew they didn't do primary. One day I came to governor. I told governor, before I went to tribunal, I told him, he said, "You want to go?" I said, "Yes, I want to go." He said, "Okay, no problem, go on." One day I came back, I told governor, there is a case at the High Court where we were challenging multiple candidates of PDP. I told him, I want to withdraw my name from that case. He said, "You want to withdraw?" I said, "Yes, I withdrew." He said, "Okay." We made arrangements. Application was filed, my name was struck out of that case. The reason was that if I had gone to the tribunal to challenge them, they would say abuse of court process. That was why I told you that and I withdrew it. So when we continued, we got to a point, I knew that we have got them. Because all the things we wrote, all their replies, claimed that they did everything perfectly. Onye kwuo na o mere okwu etu o si mee ya. Onye kwuo na ife dị ọcha, okwu etu o si dị ọcha. Achọ wetezi akwụkwọ ha ji mee ebe niile a, ma okwu ogege, gbagba ọsọ. Wee mee wayo na tribunal, and dismiss the petition m, akwa na-arịọ na-amụ amụ. Mpaka ibe appeal. For avoidance of doubt, there was no day the Court of Appeal said that PDP won the election here. In the judgment, it was never said that PDP won. What the Court of Appeal said, what the Court of Appeal said was that there was no point going into the complaints I made about falsification of figures, mutilation of figures, and so on and so forth. That since they have nullified the election, even if they add those votes to me, it will not make any meaning. Does it mean that they said they won? No. That's what they're saying on television. I see them every day. So it's very unfortunate. But let me thank my chairman again, Ikobi, and then Dagoba, and Fidel Chendo. They were the people that sorted the result sheets for me for over 1 week. And we were able to establish the whole fraud. And we went on. So now it is history. The election has been nullified. They said I will not go there. Madam went to Supreme Court and lost. Peter Obi came out to be a candidate. In an election he did not take part. Started bringing drinks, going to houses. People were opening doors to him. And say, at the end, I try on that one. However much has when they measure internal arrangements in the PDP. There's a Kuzian Yana Madam Nazo, Onyo candidate. Madam Jidetia on November 28th. Seeing is there, no Yamiriama. Over the compliment is Madam. Even Nazo cost 3 years. Westmoon flag off. Now judgment here, one on the way back in GMA. I get my election, so I don't know. All his judgment time could be put on an o nwere ego jeje mba o were nya no is there ayozi na ya Court of Appeal taa na stimata ni okonkwo roti na akwụkwọ ka akwụsị the election na Court of Appeal. Even the ekwu maka party abo a political party where anybody can join. But if you come to a party, political party, you must look at the people in that party, look at their character, and develop a lifestyle that they have. If you can't develop it, you can go back to your party. PDP go to a Court of Appeal. When are your candidates? Not your winning. So today, all the Court of Appeal will say another. Yeah, they are next week. And the injunction all around my talk, I have email election now. On my DK Senate on Saturday. But made the injunction. The Court of Appeal asked INEC in writing to proceed with the election. Eri. On Saturday, Unaga, Hatuna Kanauko, Ebes Okoko. One by, I thank you immensely. Without you, I pay this special tribute to you. But this is like a valedictory speech, the final campaign. Without you, this party would not have survived. As national chairman, you were my national secretary. I met you in 2005, 2004. And you were state chairman in Zamfara. And later became national secretary. I was national treasurer. From that day till today, you have remained my brother. Yes. When Chepas wanted to sell Abga, me and you agreed that we will save the party. And we agreed that we will hang together until we save the party. He came here, they tried to abduct him from a hotel. I sent vehicles to him by 4 a.m. And himself and 2 other members of the panel were brought to Enugu to meet me, Tim Menake and Peter Obi. There we met Ojuku, and there we decided that Chepas will go. That's a saboteur. And we sacked him from the party. Because of Peter Obi's mandate. Because of Peter Obi's mandate. Myself, Shinkafi, Udoke, Chris, we were in a room with Peter Obi. We held hands together and said, we will remove Chepas so that we continue with the pursuit of our case at the tribunal. Because he sabotaged it. He said Abga wasn't interested in it again. We fought on and succeeded. Tragically, when we achieved second term for Peter Obi, he said that he doesn't know why I was quarreling with Chepas Okoli. He said it in the paper. Nobody even said when I Chepas. Money Ajiaka, we Shinkafi, and we said if we sack him and fail, all of us will leave the party. Was that not what you said? That was it. So this is my small story for you. God has been very benevolent. God has been very kind. And God vindicates the just. If you are right and you keep your hands clean, if your hands are clean, be afraid of nobody. Nothing will happen to you. So if I go to the Senate, I know you have all said it. Governor, you are going to have an ally in the building of this party as our leader and chairman board of trustees. We are going to conquer difficult territories. After we conquer difficult territories. Amen. Yes. When Rochas Okorocha wanted to untwist me so that we take Abga and seed it with ACN and form APC, I said no to it. I explained to him. He said no. I called Shinkafi. He was in Zamfara. I said, look at what this Dambubu is saying here. He said, Walai Talahi, we will not do that. So I said, okay. I told him we will not do it. So when we came back, at that time, he was the only governor working with us. Peter was our enemy. So we had to keep him if we will survive. So we decided to suffer than to take Abga and throw into the mix. So we fought. Even Joba helped us, and now it is in history. Abga survived. We have been part of the APC. We have been Abga for Igbo people. So we saved it. So on this note, I don't make any money in the Leba. But one of these ones I do, I don't make any governor. Governor, thank you very much. Ogwamena nkabo mmadu. Obu ni so tuwa me tu fa si atwom. Unweke mgbagide mkpalasi asaba lebi. That was why. Oge na kwado election. Governor. The cloud was thickening. And then all kinds of things. People went and frightened the governor not to bring me in. But if you brought me in, he will regret it. That he will lose the election, that I have all enemies in the world. I was laughing. One day the governor called me, I came. He said, Chief, you know this man here. When I came here, I met you at the presidential wing. You were directing affairs for my first term election. Carry a bag and come back to that presidential wing. That's what he told me. So I told governor, listen, I told governor, I've had you. I'll choose what I will do. Let me go and think about it. I left him. People were killing themselves, trying to pollute his mind against me. I was laughing at all those things. One day in America, when he invited me, went for a daughter's graduation. We had a private meeting and looked at what was happening. He said, Ohamadike, can you get an election? He said, Your Excellency, now even for me to do this work for you, now I will be the chairman of the campaign committee. I won't be an advisor. Advisor. I will not be in a position to arrest the conspiracies that are everywhere in the state. Let me stay in front and lead this campaign. He said, yes, God, you will do it for me. I nata daily campaign structure. Near Oma approve. I be the more chairman, primo secretary, defining operations. I put everybody, all the party, people in the party, House of Assembly, Onobuna, councillors, everybody. I went a formidable team. All you have to 21/21 on now. I'm not gonna. I won't touch your money. But if they post to it, I told governor, I will not touch your money. I want to go and work. Put an accountant in the office. The chairman of the finance. Governor was chairman of the finance committee. We were busy organizing, meeting people. I didn't handle money. For your information, governor funded the election through a finance committee. Victor Metro election. I went away for a walker. As my name to the government, 5.something billion. Finally, for my own talk, every election now, in Kema, a post to an annual government bill 987 million. Not even the Jesus Senate. Nama make also. Your Excellency is here for me. Anything I get men can win the election, I'll get me. So, I have any reason to give him deal. All when the one of them, who will hope. The guy may get me with a one and again. I am with a fine and carrier and car. So, 12 which I go poor now. I'm a son. There many. There many. Chinedu. There man. APC. There man. So, Your Excellency, I'm done. And I assure you that on Saturday, the profile of ABGA will rise again. We have a governor here. ABGA will have a senator in the National Assembly. Distinguished senator, on October